It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
13. Hey, alert.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. On first down, Garoppolo. Being chased out, and right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's got room. 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 42 yards.
You got the 49.
His guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
You think you good? You got the 49.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
You ain't got to do shit but run the ball, my nigga. You ain't got to do shit but run the ball with the 49ers. You see that passing ain't going to work, you going to have to run the ball, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Mike 54.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Jackson.
Oh my God, this D-line, bro. This D-line. You got the best D-line in the game, man. Don't think you good. Don't think you good. You got the best D-line in the game, bro.
It's a loss of 7.
Bro, it don't matter. You got superstars on your line. Of course they gonna block shit. You suck. You suck.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
You play with the 49ers. You play with the 49ers. Bro, the Ravens don't have good run defense. You got good blocking, good defense. And you think you good. That's the funny part. You got I'm just saying, bro. Like, just be real, bro. You got a great-ass D-line. That's all I'm saying. You got a great-ass D-line and some great-ass blocking.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
I ain't making you excuse. Everybody know the Ravens. Everybody know the Ravens. Everybody know the Ravens. Everybody know they got the best D-line. What you talking about?
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman.
You got the best fucking D-line.
And he'll go down at the 28.
That's the truth.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Down to the 25. A gain of 3, second down. From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo dancing to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Garoppolo now. The Sanders has got it complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
11.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Earl Thomas in on the stop. On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo.
Oh, you just threw me a kick. You suck. Oh,
and
my
he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try and run for it here.
They just bailed you out. Oh, my God, they just bailed you out. They just bailed you.
Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
You gonna see me? Check. Wahoo. Greg, no. On the ball. Hey, switch gears.
I fucked
under
up.
10. 10.
And that'll set him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Play 56, Mike, 56. Squeeze, double. 56, the mic, boys, 56. Yo, 56. Delta. Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Jackson now. Using the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Nice try.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
I smell fear in that offense. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Right here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9.
He's going out route.
That's complete to Sanders. And he works it past the 30 and almost to the 25. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Look at that. Look at your
Look
read.
at that. A diving catch.
They're rewarding you.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. This is Coleman.
They're rewarding this man.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
You got the leg.
A gain of 9 yards.
57.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Here we go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Coleman.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
You can play for 49 if they should do it.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Niners 21. Ravens nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
These niggas be cool as fuck.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, you looking ain't got Tyreek Hill.
And all that work, but he
See, I gotta
stopped
play
where
with
he
the
ultimately
Chiefs
would have been, and he
bums
simply
like you
taken
are,
a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I'm not just playing for keeps. I gotta stay the peace.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So,
this hurts a block.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Baby, that's baby shot. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Here's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Right there. 54, right there. 54.
Jackson on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 27 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and he'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hey, nah, bro, but I hope he take a shit upstairs serious. I just be liking to talk shit on the game, though. 49ers line is an OP, though, but I ain't tripping.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Check three. Watch the shit.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh, and I threw a pick.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
No.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Wow. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 17-yard line.
That's just cool.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
No, he was faster. Oh, my God.
How will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out?
Ain't
Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
But he is kicking an onside kick.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, my God, if I have time to throw the ball.
He's taken down.
God dang.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
You can't guard him.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On 2nd down, it's Hill.
Where does it look?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 56. Good there. Mike's 51. He don't know no better.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens
but if I don't give up that
closer.
touchdown, I'm back in that game.
Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Garoppolo.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Thank you.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
56. Check 56. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, my God.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check hot route. Hot. Look small. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
What the fuck is that
Jackson.
defense? Oh, that's some
And they
shit.
have
What
the
the fuck is that
football and will
defense?
take over at the 24-yard
That's the invert shit. They
line.
cover 2 invert shit, ain't it?
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard.
That's
to get a
that
pass on Richard
bullshit.
Sherman.
What the fuck was that?
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
White.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Cuz, why am I playing so shitty right now? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I picked the wrong play. What the fuck is this? This play sucks.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill.
Put it on you.
Green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, 27 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Tucker now for the extra point.
Oh, fuck, I missed the field goal. Fuck.
And it's no good on the PAT.
What the fuck
so
am I
they can't
doing?
add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
What the fuck am I doing? This game some shit.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mental.
What the fuck? I just tripped over
what
nothing.
you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Hey, that's that bullshit right
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
What the
Steps
fuck,
away
bro?
to his left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
White.
San Francisco.
I got this. Move.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Why would you say
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Forced out to... Now Garoppolo lost the football.
What the fuck?
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Bro, where did my defense go?
And he's taken
Where
down
the fuck
at
my
the
linebackers
43,
be going?
but not before
Like,
picking
what
up
the
the first. Just a gain
They
of 3,
picked the
but they'll
dumbest
certainly
hole
take it
out of
as they
every
convert
hole.
on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws. Somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball, who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
How is
It's
that
caught by
a fucking
Sanders.
catch?
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. One, Omaha. Come.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Hey, Alpha. 57.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. This is Coleman.
Bro,
on
what
the
the
ground.
fuck?
Another
What
nice
is he
pick up
diving?
through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, it's Coleman.
Make a tackle. What the fuck?
Matt Judon there to bring him down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Garoppolo to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. There he goes, right side. And he is in for the score. So how about this? A horrible mistake leads to a defensive touchdown. And a 2-point conversion will tie it. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Get him, boys.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
21. Hey, alert!
They begin the drive with Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
Sanders. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Coleman. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this is good. Robbie Gould knocks it through in a pressure spot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set, 220. Mike 57. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! I got you.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set, 180. Watch the run, watch the run. Regular. Kill. Got it.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Pushes him over. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They go with Chubb on second down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson flush to his right.
Oh, why did I throw that? I'm tripping.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
What the fuck am I doing?
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. They run again on first down. Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that...
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Damn.
Gotta go. First, do no harm.
Hey, he ran that nigga ass over.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the 35 on 2nd down, Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb.
This nigga ran somebody over every
past the
fucking
45 before being tackled. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Pick that. Oh, my God. He's throwing the ball straight to me, bro.
Near the 20-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. First down, Mayfield.
What? He threw that?
That's going to be caught for a Browns
Are
touchdown.
you, like, off or something, my
Rashard
nigga?
Higgins there to make the grab.
Cause you throwing that bit like right to me, my nigga. I don't know if you know that you doing that, but you throwing that bit like right to me. And I'm trying to like assume that you're not gonna throw the ball straight to me, but you are.
Tied at 7 apiece.
Like nigga is throwing the ball straight fucking to me. Are you weird?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
What's wrong with buddy?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, and it's Hill again. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hill running right. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Raven first down.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
53, Mike. All day, check. 53, Mike. Check.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 41 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does. But
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Cool.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. 36.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check, 53's Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
At the 47-yard line.
180. King. They're going to need some therapy after this.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Ready. 70 you can't block me. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. We got this. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh!
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Christian Kirksey gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
57. Hey, Charlie. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, you so
He'll
lucky
have
you
a
threw
first
that over
down
my
past the
head.
40. And down to the 27-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Real.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
You better bring. You better bring. Check. Lucky. Go.
Mayfield now in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey, alert! Hey, exit.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11.
53's the mic. 50. Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. You remember me?
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 53's the mic. 53.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
How could they say I ain't real and you know what's up with me? You know them youngins gonna buzz for me. Hey. You know them youngins gonna buzz for me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
But he got APL on the 50 time.
Keep playing hard. Good. 180. Let's go, D. One touch.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing, Mayfield.
What? What the fuck is he
That's
doing?
Landry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. A give running right is Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Chubb running right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 43 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Copy my book with the sound. Hey.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
But don't get on here doing all that extra shit, bro.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up.
Don't get on
1st
here doing all
and
that
10
extra shit,
at the 39-yard line.
A
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got some space here.
But look at you. You running the ball. Yeah, the Ravens can't stop the run. Everybody know that. I don't know why people keep acting like they good.
So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now.
Exactly.
A good run.
Exactly. And what I'm telling you, everybody know that they can't stop the run, though. So I don't know why you get on the mic doing all that extra shit. Like, when we know that's the case already.
Now Chubb.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to talk shit, my nigga.
He's going to be stopped in his
I ain't
tracks.
came off you no type of way, my nigga. Don't come off at me like that.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
They'll give it to Chubb. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb.
Look at both through the line and
touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's an 89-yard kick return as his guys are on the board.
What the fuck? They just made me miss the fucking field goal, bro.
2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
You said you want to do what now, my nigga?
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First carry now for Justice Hill. That good for 22 and a first down.
Let's go. It's a gain of 22 yards. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll run it with Hill. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And he's into the clear. The 30, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
7 yards there and a 1st down. On the ground, it's
Bro, what
Chubb.
the fuck is he just running by him
And
for?
give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mayfield finding Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I ain't going out.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt.
What the fuck?
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
But he ran the ball out.
Kareem Hunt, 38 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
You better be careful, coach.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A run for Hill. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, you got deep? Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right, letting one go. That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check 50. Check 50.
From the gun, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. I got you, punk. No, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hatchet. Check now. Under crunch. Kill.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. They'll run on 1st down.
Whoa.
It's Hill. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Ingram. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, they'll run with Ingram.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 39 yards. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Chubb. Yet again, just a bruising carry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That good for 19 and a 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Yes, sir.
Picks it. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll start the drive with Hill. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Forward down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 44. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 6 yards in the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hill. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch the screen. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. In the face. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Roberts, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. No. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check the backer. Check the backer.
Now Hill. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Going again on the ground here with Hill. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. Hey, check.
And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Ferguson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
I'm really like that. I'm like that. you